June 2nd. It's a rainy day here in West Virginia, and I'm headed out to the farm. I don't know how much work I'm going to do today, even though I've got a lot of unanswered emails. Webster was this past weekend, and honestly, I did pretty darn good, all things considered. This year I had to MC the show along with Hunter Smedley, and that was hard. That was really, really a lot more difficult than I had envisioned. One day doing a MC is not that bad, but 3 days, 120 competitors at Webster, it's a lot of work. And so to make the finals in the underhanded standing, and I was just out of the finals in the single buck, and I made the top, I think it's 8th or 9th in the springboard. So yeah, I'll take that. I mean, crap, it was a good weekend. So anyway, everyone have a blessed day. Have some fun. Stay dry. So at Webster, well, it was a week before Webster. I did something to my left shoulder. I don't know what I did. I think I just kind of slept on it funny. Well, anyway, I ended up kind of, the bursa joint, or the bursa sac, I think, popped while I was running the hot saw in the preliminaries. And it kind of had some inflammation going on. It's finally to where I can move it without pain. It's a little crackly. But I'm going to try and single buck, see how it feels. So I have no expectations today. I'm just having fun. I healed really bad on the first 3 strokes, but first cut on a lead log, I was straightening it up, and it's always a little bit difficult for me to get that first cutting really good. So now I'll give it a good go, see what happens. A little over grippy in the back of the stroke. So on this one, I'm going to loosen my hands a little bit at the back of the stroke. See what happens. Still doing it, but better than I was. So one step at a time. Time to go up a tree. I can't believe that I ended up 8th or 9th at Webster in the placings. And even though I had a loaded heat, frankly. I was in a heat with Jason, Adam Lethgo, Tristan Van Beek, and Ben Nicely. And I ended up 4th in my heat, but not by much, just by a smidge, frankly. So anyway, foot log right at 90 seconds. And I was a total bitch on the top board. So, bitch be gone. Throw some tree balls. God, this is hard. Oh. So the axe that I tree with when I train, I call it 9-iron. You can probably see the freaking nib on it. It's a big old banana grind. It's a 42, and it's a 10 cup reference when I call it 9-iron, because when I do the small shows in West Virginia, we cut tulip, we cut basswood, we cut, who knows what we're going to cut. This is the axe I use. And so it's got probably a I don't know, 1/16 of an inch nib, maybe an 1/8 of an inch nib that's probably 28 degrees, and it's a chisel edge, but it can take anything, and it doesn't really cut that great, but it'll take anything. So that's what I'm treeing with. And that log I just cut, holy shit, it took me 2 minutes to get that thing off, but it took me 8 hits to get a chip out of the front of it. So yeehaw. Oh, anyway, I'm going to keep going. I got 2 freaking walnuts up the chop, but I'm going to go run a stalk saw right now. There's a walnut that had root rot that was at the foot of my driveway at our place in Webster. It's got some friendlies in it. So, I'm going to use the knot cutter and this is all about swing, because I've got a pine that I'm going to cut next, or a pine in my second go around, and cutting all this wood. Yeah, see what happens. It's a shame the knot cutter is so fucking beat up. That's beautiful wood. It's raining today, but it's not raining on Muscle or South. It's another walnut. It's 13-ish, but I'm just cutting half and half because I just don't feel like fucking roasting. So I'm using knot cutter on this again because it's kind of rough. What it's supposed to look like. Finally fucking cutting the line. So this one's not a 13-inch dry piece of pine, but this pole is dry, so pockets are going to be, and yeah, so I got to get them in deep. Yeah, trying to psych myself up for this, trying to find a fuck, but I've gazed upon the field of fucks, and it is barren. Got a 38-inch pine. I'm going to try this 4, which is about a 3/4-inch chisel. It's a new regrind from Rob. So I haven't tested this axe yet that I'm aware of. But we shall see. It was a Fabe did it originally, and I bent it last year, and Rob redid it. So here we go. I'm a little tired, so I don't know why I'm chopping tired, but you know, let's be honest. I'm old. You get tired.
Are you going to step up today in this moment and towards the life of your dreams? Or are you going to stay stuck, move and start slowly dying? What decision are you going to make? Who will you become? What is the legacy that you want to leave behind?
All I did was relax. Look, that one's cutting nice. Oh, I'm tired. Okay, single buck, one more, and then I got a 13-inch underhand up, and I'm testing another axe I just got at Webster. So, trying to find a real fuck now. It's going to be hard. So I have a mate log to the one that I cut yesterday in the Beyond the Backyard demonstration. That one took me 26 hits. It was 12 in the front and 14 in the back. And I used a 38 banana. Now the one that I'm getting ready to use is a 42 banana. So I'm just going to see how they compare, because these were mate logs that were wrapped. They were leftover logs from Webster last year. They were two extra logs that we got out of a heat of 6. So we had 8 logs out of one tree. So, yeah, I'm going to see how it goes. Same number of hits, 12 and 14. Wood's all there. That axe actually was freer in the wood. And I probably should try and train when I'm not wasted. But who knows? We'll see what happens. It was fun. Not used to seeing scarf lines like that. So, yeah, it was all there. That was not overly soft. So, I'll take it. First hit on the jump turn was a beauty, as always, but I corrected it after that.